You're listening to the Stay Sore Podcast.
Hey, welcome back to the Stay Sore Podcast. I'm your host, Boskitsko, and today's topic is very important to me, very close to my heart, and I think it can help a lot of people. At first, it sounds uncomfortable, but it's truly meant to help you live up to your highest, biggest potential, live the best life, be successful, just win at life. And it might sound a little uncomfortable, but we're going to talk about this idea of staying sore. Many different people call it many different things. Some call it getting out of your comfort zone. Some call it delayed gratification. Some call it just doing the right thing. You know what? I call it stay sore. It means a lot to me. Let me explain to you what it is. So, in the gym, when you go working out in the gym, at first you get very sore. You can barely, after a good workout, you can barely sit in the toilet. And it just feels so hard, and I don't want to go back. But eventually, after a while, you get better at it. And you know what? You start seeing the results in the mirror, and you start liking them. You start loving trying to pick up a heavier weight because all of a sudden your body's getting stronger. And whoa, I would never believe it, but I actually like getting a little uncomfortable, getting a little sore because it makes me better. It makes me stronger. It makes me smile. My dopamine levels go up and I'm just happy. Does that sound familiar for some of you? Let me talk to you about this. Sickness. At first, sickness feels so good and so comfortable. You probably are confused right now, but let me explain. So at first, how does sickness happen? At first, you sit around, you don't do much, you eat whatever you like, you just eat your chocolate, or you order pizza, chips, pop, and it feels so good. I just play video games, or I just watch TV, my favorite shows, and I just don't do anything. It feels good, it's comfortable. And that's how sickness creeps slowly in. And then even walking becomes uncomfortable, right? And then how does health feel? Just think about it. How does being healthy or winning your health back feel? It feels freaking uncomfortable. You have to start walking and then jogging and then lifting weights. You have to eat all those green leafy vegetables that at this point don't even taste good anymore, right? You have to eat all these quote-unquote healthy foods that you don't like. You can't have that drink, or you can't have that bad sugary food that you crave all the time. And then you have to go to bed early. Does being healthy feel comfortable? Not at first. Not at first. You have to break your sick patterns. You have to break your bad habits and slowly grow into this good, healthy person you're meant to be. And at first it's going to be rough. At first it's going to be uncomfortable. But eventually you find healthy recipes and okay, I can tolerate this food. Okay, this doesn't taste that bad. If I use a few spices, this might taste better, right? And slowly you train your taste buds to like good, healthy foods. After a while, if you eat healthy and clean, no processed foods for a long time, after a while, your body's going to get sick from just tasting something bad. Something from the dollar menu is going to make you feel like, I can't, my body's trying to reject it. At first, at the gym, it feels so tough and hard, and like the trainer is a jerk. He's pushing me so hard, and I'm sweating. I can barely breathe. After the workout, I'm so sore, I can't even walk upstairs to the bedroom. But after a while, talk to everyone who ever started working out and turned their lives around, health and fitness-wise. After a while, they get addicted to that feeling of I accomplished it, I got a new weight up, I ran a little longer, I jumped a little higher, I lost another % of body fat, for example, right? They start loving and embracing that feeling because they associate that with being a better, healthier version of themselves. So this is what it means to stay sore. You have to actively seek out, right now we're talking about the gym, actively seek out new discomforts in the gym, because if you do the same thing over and over, guess what's going to change? absolutely nothing will change. You need to give your body reasons to adapt to the new stimulus, to the new stress, and grow faster, stronger, healthier. But that's just the gym. That's just the gym. This concept of staying sore, or others call it staying out of your comfort zone, or whatever, I call it stay sore because the gym taught me life lessons, right? So this concept can be transferred into every single aspect of your life. Is taking exams in college stressful? Unfortunately, that's the only way to get a degree, right? If you study harder, the exam is going to be a little easier, but it's always stressful taking exams. It's the only way if you want to have a degree. Let me ask you this. Being an entrepreneur and having your own business, is it challenging? I'm going to tell you firsthand experience. I'm sitting inside my brick and mortar gym business right now where we're recording this video or audio, depending if you're watching the YouTube channel or listening on podcast platforms. But right now I'm sitting in my business and it's so challenging. The first year I thought I'm gonna die. I'd never slept. I had to constantly fix issues, problems. To this day it's quite challenging. But you know what? It's growing. Every year it's getting a little better, a little more confident, a little more sufficient, effective. It's running better. I'm learning my lessons. It was uncomfortable, but hey, I can call myself a business owner. I'm making the rules in my life. Let's talk about, I don't know, anything you want to talk about. Let's talk about marriage, right? Or just relationships in general. If you want to have a good relationship, you have to get out of your comfort zone. Well, first of all, you have to meet someone. And I know a lot of people for who that is a tough thing, like they're scared, it's uncomfortable, but that's how you meet somebody. But inside the relationship, right, you have to work on it. You have to sometimes sacrifice your wants for the person that you have feelings for, right? It's hard work. If you just cruise through it, it's almost a promise. It's not going to work out probably. Like if you are like, I love cupcake, well, because it makes you feel good. But if you love a person, you have to also give back, not just enjoy what you like them to do to you, like the cupcake tastes good, but you also have to give back. So true love is not just taking, but also giving, and you have to sacrifice, you have to try hard, you have to work on it because it's not going to work out. So if you want to have a good relationship, you have to stay sore, get uncomfortable, and do what's right, not just what you want always, all the time. It's a give and take. If you want a great job, you have to get out of your comfort zone and work on finding it, on interviewing, on writing a good resume, on making a good first impression during your interview. If you want a raise, you can't just do the same thing and stay comfortable and then ask for a raise. You're not going to get it. You have to step one step above everyone else and prove that you deserve the raise or the promotion. Everything in life is based around this concept of getting uncomfortable or getting sore and staying sore. The more you seek out discomfort or quote-unquote soreness, the more life will give you, the more you will receive, the more chances you will have to level up, to upgrade your life. So here's my tip. Not everything that feels bad or horrible is good for you. I'm not a masochist, right? You have to be smart about it. But here's how you do it. You have some goals or some dreams. You have that vision in your mind of what you want to achieve or how you want your life to look like, and then you deconstruct it. What are the steps that I need to do to get to that point which makes me feel happy, or that point where I achieve the things that I want to achieve? And then you're going to have some uncomfortable steps when you deconstruct how to get there. And when you deconstruct it, you take one step at a time, crush it. At first it's going to feel uncomfortable, but then it's going to feel better. You're going to build your confidence, your fitness, your health, your wealth. And you're going to start understanding that all those stressors, for the most part, were just artificial fears that you had put in your mind. And it turns out it's not that bad. You keep winning, upgrading, becoming a better you, And that's how you live a fulfilled, happy life. Let me ask you this. How happy do you feel if you have no action in your life and just sit around on the couch and just let life happen to you? Have you ever seen those videos on maybe YouTube or on TV of those adrenaline junkies? They always all like high energy and woo, all right, let's go. They always feel so like full of life. I'm not telling you to jump out of airplanes with parachutes, but I'm just saying a few steps out of your comfort zone can give you so much fulfillment and like a little like natural high rush of like, yes, I'm actually better than I thought. I actually can achieve things. And I'm like, I'm not as lame as I thought I am. Maybe I can be a go-getter. Maybe I can grow this business. Maybe I can have an awesome family. Like, for example, for the women out there, how hard is it to go through child labor? Like, giving birth is so freaking painful. Your hips stretch to the size of a human. It's like mind-blowing. It's so much discomfort, pain. But once you hold that baby, all of a sudden it all feels worth it, right? So sometimes you put fears into your mind and they prevent you from leveling up. Seek out the discomfort and prove to yourself that it wasn't as bad as you thought it will be. Level up, get the new strength, new confidence to level up again. Become the best version of you. I believe in you. Anyone can be better. So can you. So stay sore. It's always one rep at a time. I love you. I believe in you. I'll see you in the next podcast. See you in the next episode. And please, if you're watching on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button, because that way the algorithm can pick up the video and show it to others and share the message with others if you think it's worth it. And then also, thank you for listening on podcast platforms. Your support means a lot to me. I hope you get great value out of these. See you in the next one. Hey guys, if you're still listening, then you probably found some value in this episode. And I wanted to encourage you, get this book. The book is called Stay Sore. It's on Amazon. I'll leave a link in the bottom in the description of the podcast. But get the book. I wrote it. And there's a lot of details and explanations on how to level up in life, how to not be afraid of life, of discomfort, and crush it and live just up to your fullest potential. Hope you enjoy it.